Jubilee Events. How did you come up with that brand, that logo, the logo design?
Sure. So I actually have a background in website and graphic design.
Okay.
So I came up with our logo and our website, which I've done myself and coded, but not everybody has those capabilities. But in my scenario, I came up with our brand in terms of colors, feeling, and the essence of our brand by being true to who I was and what I liked. It was something that I identified with. Our brand colors are pink and white and gold, and those are my 3 favorite colors.
Okay.
And they all seem to work very well together. In terms of font styling, we have some really nice block typography and some script, which is a nice match of some fun, flirty typography mixed with a very nice, clean, modern sense of typography, which I think is sort of my style. So some brands that I identify with are J. Crew and Kate Spade. I love their style. I wear their clothes often.
Right.
I also love some edgy brands like Rachel Zoe. I have a little bit of bohemian style to me. So I like to infuse my fashion sense and what my natural intrinsic style is into my business brand. It just makes sense because it's a representative example of who I am.
Yep.
So our business brand is fun and flirty. We don't take ourselves too seriously. We're a little preppy. We're a little edgy. I like to say we're a little gangster.
Okay.
So we have, you know, a definite style about us, which is in our brand, and it's also in our events. So our branding carries over to the style of events that we do, and you'll notice in our events that the same sort of style resonates. The colors might be different, the environments might be different, but there's still that little sense of style that we have in our events. So the best thing that you can do if you don't have a background in graphic design or web design is to hire somebody who does branding for a living. And they're going to ask you a variety of questions personal about yourself and your style. Start a Pinterest board of things that you like, other brands that you admire, and these can be national brands, they can be local brands. Just branding that you admire and like and something that speaks to you. Colors you like, textures you like, and somebody who does branding and website design for a living will be able to take that creative information that you've provided them and come up with something very original and representative of you.
So really it's don't try to do it yourself unless you actually have a background.
I absolutely think so. And you know, if you can do it yourself because you do have a strong background, that's great. But putting together a, you know, kind of quick brand on Microsoft Paint or something like that is not professional. You want to hire somebody professional who can develop a brand for you. And there's something about branding that you should know. When you don't want to rebrand your business too many times.
Yes.
You can have an evolution of your brand. It can get more refined and kind of tighter and more polished. But you don't want to constantly be rebranding your business every year because you're losing the sense of people remembering your logo and your style and your colors. So it's important that right out of the gate, you start off with something that you're very proud of and that is reminiscent of your services and what you can provide rather than constantly editing it all the time. So start off aiming really high and that brand will stay with you for many years and you won't have to rebrand or redo your website.
Yeah, you see it even in bigger brands. I mean, they do evolve, but there's such subtle changes over a long period of time.
They are, and it really is those subtle changes. But can you imagine if somebody like Nike rebranded every year because they weren't satisfied?
Right.
You know, it's really important that you spend the time developing your brand in the front end of your company, and I promise you that your branding will get you a lot of clients. It'll pay for itself.
Right. Great. Thank you, Candice.
Sure.